Hi guys, today in No Nonsense Airbnb Talks, we have Aman Power with us, who is owner of Mirasha Homes. The company hosts 150 plus vacational rental homes across India. So, welcome Aman.
Thank you, Deepak.
So, first of all, if for the context to my audience, if you can tell a little about your journey, like how did you start, before this, what you were doing, that would be great.
All right. So, originally, I'm a construction professional.
Okay.
I've done my engineering in civil and then MBA in construction management.
Okay.
Worked with companies like L&T, MRNGF, and my last gig was with 91 Springboard. It's a co-working space, and they brought me to Goa in 2017. It was a fantastic experience, very good move. But then came COVID, and 91 Springboard that time had to lay off, most of the middle management people. So I was laid off, but I did not want to go back to Gurgaon or Delhi. Was very happy with my laid back life.
Are you from Gurgaon?
I'm originally from Gurgaon.
Okay.
But didn't want to leave Goa. And but when we moved in Goa, we were hosting out of our 2 BHK apartment. So we were staying in one room. The other room was being rent out.
Where was this?
This was in Panjim, a sea-facing apartment in Panjim, and guests had to share an apartment with a couple and a dog, and they were free to cook, free to come in anytime, go out anytime, and we had such a wonderful experience with everyone, and all these guests were from all kind of nations, and everyone recommended that we should do something bigger. So, I mean, उन सबका आशीर्वाद तो था ही. And when I was figuring out what to do, so I said, okay, let's carry on with this Airbnb journey. And that time we had 3 sea-facing apartments in Panjim.
Okay.
But we kept on working towards it, acquiring more properties, working harder towards customer experience and how we can be better hosts. So it was learning on the way, and here we are from those 3 properties to good 100 plus properties now.
Great, great.
Yes.
That's such a great journey. So, like, you started from Panjim, right?
Yes.
Now, is it Mirasha Homes is only in Goa, or is it like across the country?
We are in Jaipur and Shimla as well.
Okay.
And there are other cities on the cards, which we are exploring and we are evaluating.
When this construction background you had, that was a job, right?
That was a job.
So, how was your shift from a job to a business person?
See, it's there are pros and cons. I like the freedom. Would always like get up late and stuff. So that is the only comfort that I have. But then I'm working my ass off till late night. I've got like hundreds of calls every day and 500 messages to respond to. So that comes, but it's not like कि मैं job नहीं करूँगा, मुझे अपना boss बनना है. It's not like that. I've right now got 100 bosses that I have to report to.
Owners.
So the property owners.
Definitely.
And then my clients.
So there will be softwares now for owners to update.
Yes,
no?
yes.
Which one do you use?
So we recently, we got our hands on Hostfully, but so it is internationally accepted. And why we went for Hostfully, because we put up our listings on Marriott.
Okay.
And Marriott could only work with a few channel partners. And Hostfully was accepted everywhere except Goa Vivo Make My Trip. Yeah, that's like Ola of India, and it gets good traffic.
Correct.
So we were missing out on that. Plus, there were some discrepancies on the rate changes. you're a expert Airbnb host, so you would know that, you know, if you have to change pricing,
Huh.
you would select the entire month to, you know, change your pricing. There, I had to go for each property for each day.
Oh God.
So that was hell of a task
Yeah.
for the team, which is why we called it off. Now we have gone ahead and we are using only Channel Manager, and that is Star.
Star.
And apart from that, for our pricing, we use Price Labs.
Huh.
And for our reporting, we are doing it all manually.
Now, though, I think Airbnb itself has this price tips. Karke, a feature is there.
Yes.
So you just click on it and it gives you this
But
all the
at
price.
times, you know, it just drops too low. Yeah.
I agree. So I always cross check that.
Yeah.
But that's one feature. I think they will eventually modify and do it better.
Yes, they are actually working on it. Earlier, it was much more difficult. Now they have price comparison.
Yes.
They have good pricing tools. This one came in the last edit. The pricing strategy.
Very recently.
This one.
Very recently.
Yeah.
So, like, how many villas and apartments ratio, if you can give?
So we have around 25 villas
Achha.
and around 100 apartments.
Great.
Yes.
Okay. And which model are they at? Like all revenue sharing or?
Most of them are on revenue sharing.
Achha.
We have taken up a project in Candolim. There we are providing minimum guarantee. But then that has taken, put us, give us sort of a setback where, there are some low performing properties where we can't fetch that kind of revenue. So we have actually paid from our pockets. But that's again part of the business. We had to, keep a standard model for all the owners. So we acquired 60 plus apartments. But now we are filtering that some apartments which were absolutely non-performing. So we are,
You have to let.
yeah, we are just holding our hands in front of owners. Sorry, sir जी, नहीं हो पाएगा. हमने बड़ी कोशिश की, नहीं हो पा रहा.
Correct. So, what are like the best locations in Goa, do you think?
Best locations in Goa are Pancham, comes Candolim.
Yeah.
Candolim is evergreen. I've also invested in properties in Asagaon and Sivalim, and we manage a lot of properties there. But it's recently popular places. 10 years back, our Goan friends also did not know, were scared to go to Asagaon sort of thing. That 8 बजे के बाद उस रोड पे नहीं जाना.
हाँ, आसागांव तो अभी 2-3 साल पहले during COVID redo हो गया पूरा. Luckily for me, I started my first Airbnb from Candolim, and I did not do any market research. I ended up being there at that time, and I fell in love, and I was like, okay, यहाँ तो crowd आता है, मैं यहीं घूम रहती हूँ. Better than taking a bet somewhere else.
Yes, I think Goa offers you that.
Yeah.
If you are at the right place at the right time, Goa gives you in abundance. You just have to have just put in your honest hard work, and this land gives you.
Opportunities are
huge.
Yeah. When you started, did you take any investment, or how rapidly you grew? Like last year only, you have taken 60 plus properties.
That's right. Yes.
And how were first few 2-3 years?
See, it was all organic, and we were only working on revenue sharing.
Okay.
All the owners saw good potential in us because I come from construction and facilities background. They knew that चाहे business आए ना आए, property अच्छे से maintain रहेगी.
That's very important.
That's very important. See, because there are so many fly-by-night operators in Goa right now. They would pay you 10%, 20% higher, but then they just ruin your property. And you don't realize, but in the longer run, you're spending more money on redoing the place. So, this is where we have always been very particular.
But जैसे आप शुरुआत में आए थे, तो first year, how was it? Like, when did you make your team? When did you hire your first person?
I hired my first person in 2018.
Okay, just one year.
Just one guy. He was a caretaker, and then we hired more people. He became the supervisor. He hired more caretakers and supervisors, and then he became the manager.
That's so great.
Yes. We kept on promoting him. Taught him English, taught him how to drive and all of those things.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean, we grow and we also ensure that everyone along with us grow
That's,
simultaneously.
I need to learn that because I'm still struggling to hire right people.
To get good people.
Yeah, and then there comes that mentality of being from job, not able to trust people to, do my thing. So I believe like I want to do everything and it's not really working in my favor right now. So
Yeah, it is very difficult to develop the trust.
yes.
But I tell you, you have no other option.
Exactly. I know that very well.
So what I do, I tell people that,
Huh.
see, when I hire them,
Hmm.
I tell them that you're not the caretaker. Yes, you're the caretaker. You have to take care of the house.
Huh.
But then this is your whole responsibility.
Correct.
Think of it as your own house.
Hmm.
Clean it every day.
Hmm.
And हिंदी में समझाता हूँ उनको कि ट्रीट प्रॉपर्टी एज अ पर्सन. रोज नहलाओगे, धुलाओगे, अच्छे से रखोगे, चमका के रखोगे, तो दूसरों को वो अच्छा भी लगेगा और बुकिंग भी आएगी, है ना. हम भी रोज उठते हैं और नहाते धोते हैं, काम पे जाते हैं. एंड इफ यू डोंट डू दैट, इफ यू आर लुकिंग शाबी, no one would like us.
Correct.
So same way, the property has to be dealt like a person. It has to be respected. It has to be taken care of, and it gives you back.
But then, like ensuring that everything is super clean for guests,
Yes,
that's such a task.
it is a task.
I'm struggling with it so bad because I have tried everything, but here and there something will go wrong. So I want to understand from you कि क्या ऐसे करना चाहिए? Like what is one thing which should be right? Then you can rest assured कि 80% तो there is no chances of getting something wrong.
See, the biggest problem in any house, when we are, हमारे घर में भी कभी कोई चीज काम नहीं करती, we just let it go कि चल ठीक है यार, संडे कर लेंगे. We have a strict policy. We do not delay more than 24 hours. Whatever goes bad, whatever breaks down, be it a tissue paper stand, or a microwave, or a TV, or AC, or whatever, it goes bad, it has to be corrected within 24 hours.
Yeah.
There are some things which are in our hand. There are actually 99% things. 1% would be like AC's compressor knocked off.
Yeah.
That will go under warranty, and we are in Goa, it takes 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So what we'll do, we'll politely tell our future customers that we are giving you some other property as an upgrade in lieu of this because there is an AC problem. Some people then they are so kind, they say that, bro, we don't even need AC. I mean, my other family will use the AC. I don't need AC. I'll just sleep like that. Because there are many people who don't even use AC or geysers but see, we have to provide everything.
Yeah, but if you have not told them, then they will be mad about
Correct.
it.
We have to be very vocal, very clear.
Yeah.
And that is what we call setting up right expectations.
Correct. Yes.
The moment you set up the expectations right, things go very smooth.
Yes. I agree. Totally agree.
So even if you say that, there are two things which are not working, would you be okay, or should I, get arrange it from other properties?
Correct.
They say that, okay, and while you're arranging these two things, I would need third or fourth thing as well. And we provide them for free.
Got it.
We say that, we realize that Airbnbs are mostly booked by families who travel with either kids or with the elderly parents. And both of them need special food like khichdi, dalia and all, which you don't get in hotels. So that is why they book Airbnb.
Correct.
Now if they're coming with these age group, we provide baby crib complimentary, wheelchair. All our properties are maximum of our properties are wheelchair accessible. Whichever are not, we ensure that they are. Yeah. We would make a small ramp so that they can enter into the lift. If there is one step, there's a movable ramp that we provide. So try to ensure that it is senior friendly. For kids, we provide baby crib, bathtubs, car seats, high chair, all of those things free. Yeah.
Great.
And then there are so many, property management companies which rent out these things from us, left, right, and center. Yeah.
Yeah, I think these small things make huge difference.
Yeah,
a huge
absolutely.
difference.
मेरा एजेंडा ये था कि जितनी एमिनिटीज हैं एयरबीएनबी पे,
सारा।
गो आईबीबो मेक माई
Yeah.
पे, जितनी एमिनिटीज हैं 72 हैं,
हाँ.
तो मुझे एटलीस्ट 2/3 करनी है, तो 48 प्लस होनी चाहिए. So we have ensured that all our listings have 50 plus amenities.
That's so great, so thoughtful. And since we are talking about reviews, it starts right from selecting property, is it? Like what kind of property you are selecting? If it is an old building, is it a new building? Does that matter?
It doesn't.
It doesn't?
See, what matters is how you are portraying it and setting up the expectations.
Okay.
A old building and there's a nice cozy house, which gives you everything at a lesser price.
Correct.
People would still come and stay with you.
Yes. Okay.
See, the original thought of homestay is when people travel to another city, they should feel like home.
And also local experience.
And local experience. What happens, what we have done in Goa right now made it so professional, made it so hotel-like, that people don't feel like home. I thought that white bedsheet हटा के कुछ और रखते हैं to give little homely feel. But then what I see that customers also expect that if I've booked an Airbnb or I've booked through Make My Trip, Go Ibibo, I should get white sheets, white linen, white towels and all of that. It will be very difficult to educate people कि you're coming to someone's home.
Correct.
But then we accommodate ourselves कि customer ठीक है. Customer जो बोल रहा है, customer is right.
हाँ.
आपको hotel जैसा experience चाहिए, we will try to do that.
हाँ.
But then if you talk to us, we are very homely. We will recommend you great places to go to eat, to try some new activity, and help you book taxis. Like we are tied up with Goa Miles.
That's nice.
You need any taxi, just inform us 3 hours in advance, and we'll book it for you.
Yeah.
And we coordinate all of those things.
1 hour में तो book नहीं होता है Goa.
नहीं होता.
Yeah.
3 hours. क्या करें? There are very few people.
Yeah.
I really hope Uber, Ola comes in Goa. I know it is a flared up topic right now politically, and whatever we say here should be politically right. But then my belief is, I spoke to a couple of big taxi providers, car rental providers. They say that other people from other states will come and they will take our jobs. I say, let Ola, Uber come and let them sign up with Goa local drivers only. They will generate more business.
Correct.
More visibility, more business, more work. It's just, you have to be okay to get more rides and make more money on top of it.
And work harder.
Yes.
Do you have like investors or you're doing all this on your own?
It's a bootstrap business.
Okay.
I don't have investors.
Achha.
I call all the property all the property owners as investors.
Correct.
They have invested with their faith in me. पैसा उन्होंने property पे लगाया हुआ है और मुझ पे faith किया हुआ है. So that is how the arrangement is. But we have not taken any investments, any loans. So far it's all good. But I'm considering, learning about fundraising. Because now I've got into this. I've put my hands into this. जब तक वो 6 प्रॉपर्टीज थी मैं खुश था. फिर उसके बाद जब 20 हुई तो मुझे लगा और लोग चाहिए. और अब जब 100 से ऊपर हैं तो
now there's no looking back.
There's no looking back. To survive, to pay all my salaries, to pay everyone, keep everyone happy, the only way is to grow.
Grow, correct.
And make it, bring all those SOPs and systems and processes in place. That things get more automated.
Yeah.
और मेरा time कम लगे
हाँ।
मैं सिर्फ डिसीजन मेकिंग करूं या फिर मीटिंग्स विद ओनर्स एंड ऑल?
मैं इस लेवल पे भी सोचती हूँ कि आई डोंट वांट टू ग्रो दैट बिग, आई वांट टू स्टेबलाइज इन सम मैनर. आई एम स्टिल फिगरिंग आउट हाउ,
Yes.
but then ultimately what I think is the only way is to grow. There's no other way. Like stabilization तो होगा भी नहीं. You need to keep doing to and fro.
But I'll tell you this: the seventh property will change everything.
Is it?
It is just the sixth. See, like you said, six right now. When we hire caretakers also, we say that he can take care of 6 rooms. For 7th room, we have to get another one.
Got it.
And the moment you have 7th property, you'll hire a supervisor.
I'm already thinking about it.
You must,
Yeah.
and you must offload as much as you can.
Yeah.
Because you have to learn to designate. I have tried. I'll tell you. 4 years back, I was one man army. 2 years back, I started hiring people because I felt like I am doing 5 people's worth job.
But you were one man army till how many places?
Till 20 properties.
What?
But I had supervisors, so operations were taken up.
I think your
But-
wife is also involved, no?
Yes. So wife was. It was actually wife's startup.
Huh?
She started this in 2017. I was helping her.
Huh.
But then 2020 we had our baby.
Okay.
So
Now-
she started looking after Kabir, and I got into this full time. So
Got it.
she's also been a great help throughout this. However, you have to get more people to designate. करना ही पड़ेगा, आप अकेले कुछ नहीं कर सकते
नहीं
हो,
कर
सारे काम
सकते।
नहीं कर सकते।
And then nothing happens in perfect way also. If you are doing, it's just happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was messing up in accounts. Now my father looks after the accounts.
Huh.
Right now, I've got an expansion manager. I've got accounts manager. I've got
Team
HR.
members. How many team members do you
We have around 20 in office and 50 on ground.
on ground? As in these people
These
are
caretakers.
expansion. Acha. Okay.
Yes.
20
And then
in office.
20 in office where it includes sales team, HR, accounts, expansion, operations head, all of it.
So first person you hired was supervisor, is it?
Was the caretaker with us.
Caretaker and then.
And then supervisor,
Yeah.
yes.
Got it.